streets hum low like they're holding a breath. I walk through calm that defies what's left. No rush, no noise, no borrowed depth. Just purpose carved with quiet heft. Each move's a blade I learned to wield. Each thought a scar I never healed. I don't ask, I build my field and let my focus be my shield. They want the throne, I want the crown. A place where truth and grit are found. They move fast just to be crowned, but I move steady, safe and sound. Their shine fades when lights decay. Mine grows sharper day by day. I don't talk, I display what silence taught me to portray. I've been buried, rebuilt, redefined. Made maps inside my mind. Turned lost to cold, refined. Till every crack realigned. They call it earned. They wait for flame, I've already burned. Each fall a page I've turned. Each doubt overturned. No mirror tells me who I am. No voice can write my plan. I walk alone because I can. Unshaken, unbroken, my own man. They sprint toward what's loud and cheap. I climb slow, my roots deep. Their dreams fade in their sleep. Mine awaken, never weep. Each breath I take is weight and choice. I've trained my soul to mute the noise. They shout to hear their voice. I whisper and rejoice. Power's not a roar, it's poise. Built from pain that re-employs. The kind that breaks, destroys, then reforms and enjoys. I don't run from the dark, I know I build my fire till it glows. Each mistake a seed I sow. Each know a tool I stole. They look outward, I look in. They want wins, I want within. They end where I begin. They're like dim, mine's twin. I've been through storms that teach you still. That strength ain't noise, it's will. That calm can shake what skill can't feel. And silence conquers uphill. They chase first, I chase true. They react, I construe. They seek now, I accrue. Their limits, I undo. My rhythm's not fast, it's right. Each pause a sharp insight. Each motion built to ignite. Without flash or fight. They want finish, I want form. They want heat, I want storm. They want ease, I perform. They fade quick, I transform. They'll call it cold, but it's composed. Every flaw I've decomposed. Every failure predisposed. Into craft that never closed. I'm not chasing names or tags. I walk light, drop no flags. Their sprint drags, I move through lags. Each breath I take's a contract made. A promise only I portray. While others tire or fade, I rebuild what I've laid. They need praise to stay awake. I need challenge for its sake. They want show, I make. They want quick, I remake. I've seen fear blink and turn away when I refuse to sway. Each night's delay made more than obey. They panic back, I adapt. They slip, I map. They scatter, I trap. Their chance, my gap. Power's a whisper that bends the tide. It's the silence most can't hide. It's what's left when pride has died. It's peace electrified. They confuse quiet with retreat, but I'm the storm beneath my feet. Every loss I meet becomes elite. I'm not here for applause or fame. I'm here to master my own flame. That spotlight's a fragile game. Mine always the same. They'll burn bright then fade out fast. I'll outlast the final blast. Their time a cast. Mine vast, and when the dust forgets their names, I still walk through unplayed games. Don't need for titles, ranks or claims. Just echoes that speak minds. They'll seek light, I'll be the glow. They'll move quick, I'll shape the flow. In the end, I still grow. Calm, deliberate, in control.
Yeah, the floor hums deep, the air stands still. Every second weighs, every thought is will. The cold iron waits, patient and real. It doesn't care, it just wants skill. No music loud, no crowd to see. Just breathe, control and clarity. Every rep a part of me, every strain a guarantee. I've trained in silence where fire begins, where no one claps but something wins. A quiet voice beneath the skin that says again when I give in. They chase hype, I chase form. They need comfort, I embrace storm. They seek rest, I transform. Discipline's my norm. I don't live for pride or fame. Each set's a question, each answer the same. How far can I push? Who's to blame if I stop before the flame? They talk strong, I move proof. They seek ceiling, I raise roof. They find reasons, I find truth. No excuses in my booth. Every failure caught my shape. Every wound taught how to escape. The climb is steep, no breaks, no cape. Just breathe in time, reform, reshape. They rest easy when it's rough. I breathe through what's not enough. I don't crumble, I get tough. My peace is built from tough grinds, not rage. It's focus still. It's walking calm up your own hill. It's showing up when you lack thrill. It's quiet, patient skill. They fade quick when effort aches. I build through what it breaks. Each drummer remakes the man it takes. The mirror doesn't feed my pride. It reflects the nights I've cried, the pain I've learned to hide, the battles I've survived. They see strength, I see scars. They want easy, I want wars. They want fast, I want fall. They win, my spar. Pain's not punishment, it's design. I scope the work and spine to spine. Each rep a line, each breath refine. They fear the edge, I stand there where fear is smoke and still air. They need guidance, I repair. Therefore my stare, I've lifted more than weight and steel. I've lifted doubts I had to feel. I've lifted truths that cut but heal. Each scar I deal. They look for rest, I look for range. They want comfort, I crave change. They chase and I rearrange. Their limit, strange. Every morning ask how far, not if, not when, not where you are. Each breath a small memoir of reaching past the scar. They dream ease, I dream climb. They waste days, I bend time. They chase safe, I design. My loss, refine. Strength ain't born, it's bled and grown through time that breaks and leaves you alone. Through walls that shake what's known till fear's overthrown. They stop when pain gets near. I listen close, that's what I hear. The call's clear, persevere, turn weight to frontier. I don't rush, I don't delay. Each set of vow I repay, each lift a prayer I say. Without words I stay. They want fast, I want right. They need light, I build sight. They want in, I want fight. Their comfort, my right. And when the world slows down and rest and silence puts me to the test, I still rise, I still invest in progress, not success. They'll fade when praise runs thin. I'll train till peace begins. Their calm, my win. Their stop, my within.
The air is thick, my hands feel warm. The calm before the weight is born. No room for luck, no place for mourn. Just focus sharp and steady sworn. Each breath a count, each second slow. Every emotion practice flow. The pain don't ask, it helps me grow. I move through fire, not for show. They talk strong, I stay quiet. Every rep a private right. No excuses, I defy it. When it burns, I don't deny it. They chase easy, I chase edge. They seek safety, I seek ledge. They build comfort, I build pledge. To live where few allege. The mirror shows no pride of fame, no spotlight, no brand, no name, just eyes that never stayed the same. In hunger, I refuse to tame. They want fast, I want forever. They chase quick, I chase better. They talk limits, I untether. That line breaks my hold together. Every bruise a quiet word, every strain of truth I've heard. Each drop of sweat transferred in the calm I've earned. They dream comfort, I dream climb. They waste hours, I shape time. They fade early, I refine. Each flaw redefine. I've trained through nights that stole my sleep. Through promises I couldn't keep. Through lows that cut too deep. Till stillness felt like leap. They flinch when struggle bites. I stare down endless fights. They stop at fading lights. I live in endless heights. Pain don't scare me, it instructs. Breaks me down, rebuilds, constructs. Teaches patience when it obstructs. Turns chaos into conduct. They chase reward, I chase form. They want calm, I face storm. They seek crowd, I perform. They fade, I transform. This grind's not rage, it's focus. Purest discipline, I can't obscure. Each scar's a mark I've learned to endure. Each test a chance to mature. They want praise, I want truth. They chase flash, I chase proof. They seek ease, I seek roots that talk. My pursuit, I found peace inside the pain. It's repetition that sustains. Each bruise a bridge I gain. Each strain a holy chain. They stop when the world says rest. I stand when I'm pressed. They play safe, I invest. Their comfort my test. No one sees the hours lost. The price I paid, the silent cost. The will I've never tossed. All the nights I've crossed. They want end, I want begin. They chase comfort, I chase win. They seek mercy, I dig in. They're lost, my discipline each morning brings the same refrain. The cold air, the aching strain. The promise that I'll train again. When nothing left to gain, they wait for spark, I bring flame. They want peace, I claim. They fade nameless, I frame. Every day the same. I don't live for eyes and noise, for claps of gold or hollow toys. My drive destroys what fear employs. They sprint out, I endure slow. They quit early, I outgrow. They lose track, I still know their high fades. My flow, when the light fades, I remain. Built from effort, built from strain. Each failure fed, not draining. Scars sustained. They'll speak of luck, I'll speak of will. They'll fade to calm, I'm climbing still. They'll rest, I fulfill my peace in the uphill. Cold, the bar feels real. I breathe in weight, exhale still. No crowd, no sound, no spinning wheel. Just focus sharp into what I feel. Each rep's a choice I make, not chance. Each breath a quiet, steady stance. Each moment's not for circumstances. Built through pain and self-romance. The world sleeps soft, I move awake. Each second mind a build, not fake. I don't chase hype or easy steak. I shake the man, the storm will make. They crave applause, I crave still. They want fame, I want will. They fade fast, I rebuild. They're calm, my uphill. Every bruise a coded line. Every scar a form of sign. Each failure sculpted design. Etched deep into spine. They quit when doubt arrives. I breathe where chaos thrives. They stall, I survive. They fear, I revive. The mirror don't flatter it ass again. No pity, no praise. Just when it knows I show now and then. Because quitting's not if, it's whenever then. They talk loud, I stay aware. They chase goals, I repair. They seek ease, I dare. They rest if I prepare. Pain ain't enemy, it's art. It breaks me only to restart. It teaches rhythm builds the part where muscle meets the heart. They see sweat, I see cold. They see effort, I see mold. They see heavy, I reload. Their doubt
my road. I've stood where strength and silence meet, where calm turns heavy into beat, where failure tastes both sharp and sweet, and patience finds its seat. They want quick, I want earn, they want short, I've learned. They burn out, I've burned their comfort, overturned. This isn't a rage, it's deeper fire, a will that doesn't tire, a calm beneath the wire, a purpose to aspire. They chase top, I chase through. They want done, I renew. They want luck, I construe. Their fade, my view. Every set's a quiet vow, every lift's a sacred now. No promise breaks, no bow. I make my own somehow. They wait for sign, I start. They chase flash, I chart. They stop, I depart. They'll finish my art. The grind don't beg for rise. It lives where ego dies. It breathes through lows and tries. It hardens and then it flies. They talk faith, I apply. They plan dreams, I supply. They want why, I imply. Their fear, I defy. I fail enough to know the tone of quiet strength when left alone. The world forgets, but I've grown. Each fall a stepping stone. They want quick, I want real. They chase trends, I appeal. They want hype, I conceal. Their show, my feel. Each dawn repeats the test again. The weight to burn a silent pen, writing proof of what I've been and who I'll be. Not if, but when they'll slow down, I'll remain. They'll break pace, I'll sustain. They'll rest, I'll regain their loss, my domain. When night falls quiet, cold and long, and I'm still pushing to belong. The rhythm hums, the drop stay strong. Each breath, my song. No trophy gleam, no name to keep. Just goals I sow and never reap. While they fade into sleep, I rise knee deep. The floor hums soft, the lights hang low. My heartbeat sets, the tempo slow. Each lift a promise I still owe to the person I chose to outgrow. No cheering crowd, no need to boast. No flash, no fame, no empty post. Just silence, that's what I trust most. Where grind becomes a ghost, I've learned that strength don't make a sound. It builds when no one's around. When gravity drags you to the ground and you still rise, battle bound. They chase rush, I chase refine. They chase trends, I design. They move fast, I align. Their path fades, mine's divine. Pain don't scare me, it informs. It's thunder hiding inside storms. It molds the heart, rewrites the norms, and shapes the calm that performs. They stop when the fire burns, I breathe when the table turns. Each failure earns a lesson that returns. I don't pray for an easier climb, I pray for time. Precision rhyme for focus, sharper than decline. For peace inside the grind. They talk power, I talk stay. They one night, I one day. They fade out, I replay. They'll pause my way. The mirror's not reflection, it's test. It shows the truth, denies the rest. It asks survive in progress, or just worn out my chest. They see body, I see mine. They want quick, I take time. They see sweat, I see sign of self-redesign. Each breath is war in miniature scale. Each tremor proof I won't derail. Each bruise another trail. Through efforts, holy grail. They seek calm, I seek storm. They play safe, I reform. They won't go, I transform. They're in my norm. I failed enough to find what's real. That power's patience, sealed and still. That focus those what pain can steal. That time refines what zeal can't feel. They chase ease, I chase depth. They take pride, I take step. They want half, I've kept the full concept. Discipline, not born from cheer. It's made from doubt, refined through fears. The quiet voice I still hear saying move when none are near. They quit when the strain won't fade. I build where the scars were made. They seek shade, I invade the heat unafraid. This grind's my chapel, iron and floor. Each rep a prayer, each ache a score. Each silence more than noise before. They want trophies, I want truth. They seek love, I seek proof. They won't finish, I want proof of staying uncool. The work don't end, it just refines. It cuts, rebuilds, and redefines. Each pain a line, each gain aligns. They speak of strong, I stay still. They want high, I want skill. They want speed, I build will. Their spark, my kill. When the night fades, slow to gray, I'll still train, still find a way. No crowd, no words to say, just me and the way. Same day, they'll rest when comfort calls. I'll climb through tired walls. They'll fade, I recall the vows through it all. No one gave me this design, I drew it through the borderline. Each scar is sign, each fall divine. They'll chase comfort, I'll chase fight. They'll stop short, I'll ignite. They'll rest safe, I'll rewrite. My neck is high.
The air is thick, alive with motion. Each breath a spark, each thought devotion. The metal groans, the kind of ocean where silence swims beneath the motion. No crowd, no light, no easy sound, just rhythm pulsing from the ground. My will, the only thing I found that never breaks or turns around. I've trained in shadows, cold and deep, where promises are hard to keep, where effort cuts but doesn't weep, and hunger never falls asleep. They chase speed while I chase form. They fear the rain, I love the storm. They fade to safe, I find the norm. Inside decay, I still am warm. Every setback taught me grace, every loss refined my pace. Each fall became another base where patience found its rightful place. I don't live just wait, I live regret. I lift the doubts I won't forget. I lift the goals I haven't met and shape them into strength, not debt. Pain is honest, sharper than pride. It tells the truth, no mask can hide. It whispers lessons I abide and burns the weakness from inside. They chase applause, I chase control. They chase the prize, I chase the whole. They want the peak, I play the role of the man who built his soul. I've worked in silence, year by year. No shortcut, no one near. Every failure drew me here, where pain transformed an engineer. This path don't care about reward. It cuts you clean, it keeps you bored, until the focus you ignore becomes the edge you can't afford. The mirror doesn't say I've won, it asks if I've become the one who lives with purpose, not for fun, who faces storms and doesn't run. I've seen comfort break strong men, I've seen pride and make them again, but I've walked through both, and when I'm done I rise, not if but when. Each rep's a promise, sealed in air, a truth that pain and progress share. A rhythm built from pure repair, where effort proves I'm still aware. No need for noise, no grand display. My grind speaks louder day by day, while others rush and fade away. I hold my ground and find my way. This isn't rage, it's quiet drive, a pulse that keeps the flame alive. Not to show, not to survive, but to evolve, to learn, to strive. The iron hums, the moment burns, my body moves, the lesson turns. Each motion something deeper learns, each failure earns. I've learned the art of a calm attack, of moving forward, never back. A building when the world turns black, and holding strength when others crack. They talk about greatness, I just grow. They sprint through fields, I till slow. They fade where I still flow. That's how I know. When night returns and time runs late, when sweat dries slow and hearts debate, I'll still live the choice I create, still face the pain I navigate. Not for gold or hands that cheer, not for fame that disappears, but for the voice I still hear, saying you're not done here.
The wind cuts low through an empty block. Street lights hum, the silence talks. I trace my path where the shadows walk. Every doubt I face became bedrock. I've seen too much to chase a trend. Every star shapes its own end. Each lost taught how to bend, till I stop breaking to transcend. I don't need crowds to validate pace. I move in rhythms most can't trace. Each breath builds its own space. Each scar, sacred grace. They race for goals that fade in weeks. I master patience that power seeks, while they scream peaks. I speak techniques, my silence, that's what speaks. My calm ain't soft, it's an edge refined. It's what happens when you trust your grind, when you stop chasing what's been assigned and start to sculpt your own design. They crave speed, I crave depth. They want credit, I want breadth. They chase fast, I plan next. Their sprint fades, I'm complex. I've been lost and learned to read the space between want and need. Every stumble planted seed, every scar a new creed. They call it luck, I call it proof. They climb walls, I build roof. Their high phase, mine's aloof. Their true stage, mine's uncouth. Power don't yell, it breathes and wait. It listens, learns, recalibrates. No rage, just quiet states that bend both time and face. They need cheers to feel alive. I find peace when storms arrive. They seek short, I survive. Their escape, my drive. I don't fold when the plans misfire. I rewire, rebuild, aim high. Each failure fuels my quiet pie. Each know my amplify. They see walls, they see maps, they see ends, I see gaps. They need rest, I collapse. To rise, no lapse. Every silence becomes design. Every pause refines the line. While they beg the stars to shine, I adjust and realign. They want easy, I want test. They seek comfort, I seek rest. They move crowds, I manifest. They fall fast, I invest. I move like when I hit a stay, but strong enough to clear the way. They need light, I am day. They need reason, I don't pray. Each scar's my quiet code. Each bruise a stepping road. Each weight I load turns will to mode. I've outgrown fears disguise. I don't look down, I strategize. They see limit, I improvise. They follow, I revise. Every word I speak's intent. Every choice has consequence. Their growth's brief, mine cement. Their noise phase, mine's permanent. They chase goals they never own. I shape mine out of stone. Their winds laugh, mine's unknown, but my legacy's overgrown. They measure game by what they show. I measure by what I outgrow. They stop when it's slow. I thrive in that flow. I've learned that peace don't mean retreat. It means mastering the heat. Standing calm when I compete and moving slow but complete. They want fans, I want form. They want fame, I perform. They want easy, I transform. They fade out, I stay warm. No script writes the way I steer. Every loss became my gear. I don't bow, I volunteer to build through what they fear. They rush fast, I pause and leap. They shout loud, I dig deep. They seems short, mine's deep. Each failure's gold, I polish paint. Make new roads from what remains. I don't seek pity or refrain. I find beauty in the strain. They call me cold, I call it clear. I move sharp without veneer. They know it's close, I disappear. They stop, I engineered. And when the echoes fade to gray, that moment gone, that glory fray. I still move the patient way, cause I'm not built to decay. They'll seek start, I'll build stay. They'll chase light, I'll be the ray. They'll lose flame, I'll replay. Every night, my own day.
Yeah. The gym hums low, the lights half dim. The air feels heavy, focus grim. Every sound sharp, every limb ready for the work within. The bar feels cold, alive with weight. No need for words to validate. Each lift decides my fate. Each breath resets the slate. I've learned that strength is built in pause, in quiet wars and subtle flaws. Not from cheers or loud applause, but from nights defying cars. They chase finish, I chase flow. They want to shine, I want to grow. They fear pain, they'll never know, while I make it part of my tempo. Discipline, don't shout or sing. It's a whisper that will sting, a silent vow, a constant ring that turns the struggle into spring. Each rep is more than just a count, it's proof of what I won't discount. The weight's not burden, it's amount of all I've sworn to mount. Some wait for drive to strike at will. I find it quiet, sharp and still. It doesn't beg, it doesn't thrill. It's simply choice and iron will. They rest easy when fire's low. I breathe ash and let it grow. That calm is where I go to find my steady flow. I failed enough to speak in scars, each one charted like old stars. Every ache expands the bars of who I am and how far. They talk grind, I live it slow. No need for proof or show. Their sprint ends where I go, where patience starts to glow. The mirror's not for praise or pride, it's where I meet the self. I hide the weaker thoughts I've set aside. The fear I've learned to override. They live for eyes, I live for breath. A life that outlasts even death. For peace inside the mess beneath. For strength that's quiet, not a theft. Each moment stretched between two beats, where failure bends but never cheats. Where sweat replaces all retreats, where pain and purpose finally meet. They dream comfort, I dream craft. They chase ease, I split the path. They look down, I do the math. They calm won't last. Every sound of metal and grind feels like thunder through my mind. Each repetition redesigned, a truth redefined. They fade quick when the test gets long. I hold the weight, I make it so. That right feels wrong, my wrong feels strong. I've stood when nothing made much sense. Built patience as my main defense. Turned chaos into confidence and struggle into evidence. They stop at pain's first glance. I treat it like a dance. Every crack, every chance becomes advanced. This life ain't built in rush or flame. It's built in showing up the same when no one's there to call your name. When every set feels tame. They see finish, I see try. They fear fail, I defy. They fade out, I apply. I don't dream, I qualify. The grind don't promise, it just waits. It tests your peace, it tests your fates. Each day resets, recreates the edge that motivates. They'll chase flash while I chase frame. They'll seek easy, I reclaim. There ends my aim, there rests my flame. And when it's quiet, no sound, no crowd, no rush, no eyes, no talking loud, I'll stand unshaken, unbowed. Built from pain, I'm proud. Not for others, not for show, but for the self I choose to know. Every lift, every low, proof I still grow.
Yeah. The air takes heavy before the dawn unfolds. The street hums low, the concrete cold. Each breath I take, write stories untold. Every thought a weapon I hold. I walk where comfort dares not tread. My dreams built slow, my fear long dead. Each choice a stitch, a thread. Every no, a path instead. I don't talk loud, I move precise. Each silence worth 1,000 advice. While they roll dice, I slice. Each risk cut clean, concise. They chase winds that fade by noon. I plan roots beneath the moon. Their fire flickers, minds in tune. Their rush ends, I resume. My calm's not peace, it's pressure caged. Years of lessons quietly age. I've been lost, I've disengaged. Till strength was fully staged. They crave noise to prove they stand. I let time play in my hand. I don't flex, I expand. Each loss already planned. I've seen mirrors I couldn't face. Shadows that tried to take my space. I learned to move without the chase. To breathe and leave no trace. They want now, I want build. They want fame, I want skilled. They want thrill, I stay still. Their climb quick, my unfulfilled. No, got no map, no lucky star, just will refine the living art. They fade halfway, I chart the quiet places part. Each step I take's design, outguessed each failure dress. Estes test, I wear calm like a vest, a name higher than the rest. Yeah, power don't shout, it resonates. It's quiet and now it calculates. It bends the room, rearticulates and thrives. Where's silence waits, they chase surface, I chase core. They want doors, I make floor. They seek peace, I want more of the war we're fighting for. Each morning sharp and cold and true. No noise, no hype, just follow through while they rehearse what they'll do. I've done it without you. They want easy, I want earn. They want quick, I want learn. They want light, I burn their end. I burn their end, I've turned. Yeah, I don't move for praise or eyes. My motives live beneath the skies. I thrive where logic dies and silence never lies. They rush to speak, I weigh the tone. They sprint in packs, I walk alone. Their echo fades, I hone. Their truth breaks, I own. Yeah, each loss refine my balance clean. Each pause reshape the in-between. Each no became machine that build the unseen. They build mirrors, I build flame. They want crown, I want name. They want trend, I want frame. Their goal, my aim. I've seen storms that strip me bare, watch chaos bend the air, and still stood unaware of fear cause I don't care. They play safe, I redefine. They set limit, I design. They want comfort, I intertwine. Pain with growth divine. I don't waste my breath on chance. Each step's a pre-written dance. I move slow but enhance. Each flow into advance. They seek finish, I seek flow. They need start, I just go. They want fast, I grow. Their edge fades, I know. Yeah. My wheels been tempered in quiet flame. My heart plays no borrowed game. They chase legend, I became the truth without a name. They move loud to fill their doubt. I move soft, that's what it's about. Their map ends, I route. Their end screams, my shout. No gold, no throne can weigh my cause. I built my empire in the pause. My word stands with laws that time itself applause. They need wins, I need will. They need peaks, I climb still. They fade tired, I refill. Their noise gone, I'm tranquil. And when the lights fall flat and dim, their voices fade, their reach turns slim. I walk through silence, roaring grim, still sharpened to the brim. No crown needed, no parade. Every step I've ever made wasn't luck, it was blade. Cut clean through the shade, the shade.
The ground trembles under my stride. Every breath's a war, I won't hide. Pain knocks hard, I let it inside. Turn struggle to strength, multiply my pride. Each lift's a battle, carved in bone. Every drop of sweat, a milestone. Every scar, a seed I've sown in soil. I claimed alone. They chase speed, I chase the climb. They want moments, I want time. They seek glory, that won't rhyme. I build legacies, line by line. They rest easy when things get rough. I rise when the past enough. They crack when the weight gets tough. I get sharper, that's my stuff. The grind don't lie, they ask for more. It opens pain like a secret door. Test your soul to its core to see if you'll come back for more. They told out, I move clean. They want visible, I want unseen. They want calm, I want mean. They sprint short, my machine. Every bruise retells the fight. Each setback forged my right. Each failure lit the night till I became my own light. They want ease, I want test. They want comfort, I invest. They need praise, I manifest. They're finished, my unrest. The bar don't care how I feel. It's the truth, the raw, the real. It's where focus turns to steel and the grind becomes ideal. They wait for luck, I create. They plan, I demonstrate. They want now, I cultivate. They're short, my late. I've walked through storms without retreat. When pain sang rhythm to my heartbeat, I found calm beneath defeat. Turn fire into concrete. They break down, I rebuild. They quit early, I'm fulfilled. They want instant, I'm skilled. They want half, I'm instilled. The mirror don't show the pain. I faced the nights, I stood the dreams. I chased the walls, I broke the time. I erased the hunger that can't be replaced. They want hype, I want truth. They fake strong, I want proof. They talk crown, I want roof. They chase, I move. Each rep reminds me why I stay, why I choose the harder way, why I train when skies turn gray, why my scars won't decay. They see strain, I see growth. They want half, I want both. They want finish, I want oath. They talk pride, I'm loaf. Every lift's a line, high right. Each rep another fight. Each push a step toward light. Each fall a rewrite. They want ease, I want storm. They play safe, I reform. They need crowd, I perform. Their norm, my form. The grind ain't loud, it's soundless rage. A test repeated page by page. A war of heart, a self-made stage. A lifetime inside a cage. They stop at pain, I press on. They faded dust, I see dawn. They look tired, I'm drawn. Their rest, I've outgrown. I don't need eyes to validate sweat. The world forgets, I don't forget. Each loss a promise unmet. Each victory my mindset. They want comfort, I want scars. They chase fame, I chase stars. They want cheers, I want bars. Their limits, my
sign of Mars. Every bruise upon my rope, every silence a thunder note. Every failure keeps me afloat, every moment antidote. They want half, I want whole. They need push, I patrol. They see gold, I see roll. Let script fades, I control. I lift not for show or fame, but to honor the inner flame. To prove that pain and name are two sides of the same. They'll call me mad, I'll call it art. They play safe, I'll depart. They'll stop halfway, I'll chart the climb that sets me apart. And when the lights fade low and dim, when the crowd forgets what's within, I still grind limb by limb, still burn from deep within. They'll chase finish, I chase start. They'll slow down, I restart. They'll lose, I will impart this fire, my heart.
The floor shakes heavy beneath my feet. Every drop of sweat repeats the beat. The grind's not pain, it's pure elite. The war of mine, no loss can cheat. I wake before the sun can rise, with tired hands and sharpened eyes. The world still sleeps while I revise, the version of me that never dies. Every lift's a battle call, each struggle makes the weak ones fall. But I've been built to outlast all, to rise again when I stand tall. They see pain, I see art. They see strain, I see start. They slow down, I take part. Their doubt fuels my heart. I don't chase trophies, gold or fame. I chase the voice that speaks my name, that tells me push when others blame, that turns the loss into the flame. They flex for show, I'm moving truth. They stall at fear, I raise the roof. They seek proof, I'm living proof that fire lives in the uncouth. Each rep reminds me what's inside, the strength that pain can't hide. The storms I learn to ride, the doubt I left denied. They talk glory, I talk fight. They seek finish, I seek right. They want day, I want night. That's where I ignite. Every bruise writes a victory song. Every failure proves I belong. I don't rest long, I move along. Each setback makes me strong. They want easy, I want earn. They want praise, I want learn. They want luck, I want turn. Pressure, unconcerned. I build patience in the fire's core. Learn what pain was really for. It doesn't stop, it opens door to levels none explore. They stop when breath runs thin. I dig deeper and begin. They fold when I lock in and turn pain to discipline. I don't wait for calm to come, I find him in chaos, beating drum. Every pulse a rhythm numb till fear becomes the sum. They chase peace, I chase edge. They want flat, I want ledge. They crave rest, I pledge to keep the wedge. Each morning's war begins anew, same fire, same point of view, no one watching. Only few can live what I pursue. They see grind, I see art. They quit, I restart. They fade, I impart. They're in my chart. I've learned that power's not in roar, it's in the step you take once more. When every muscle sore and your will becomes your core. They talk big, I stay still. They fake strong, I refill. They run short, I uphill. They want my will. I don't live just wait, I live my fear. I move through doubt until it's clear. Each rep erases every sneer. Each breath brings me near. They seek comfort, I seek change. They want safe, I exchange. They're calm, my strange. They're quick, my range. This grind's not loud, it's deep. It's born from nights I couldn't sleep, from promises I still keep, from wounds I don't weep. They play shows, I build tone. They chase crowd, I train alone. They seek short, I own the long unknown. Every push rewrites the pain. Every loss I turn to gain. Every moment I sustain builds my domain. They rest, I persist. They talk, I enlist. They hope, I insist. Their goal, I twist. When the noise fades and lights are gone, I'm still here, still pushing on. No applause, no crown, no dawn. Just me, reborn. They'll say he tried, I'll say I stayed. They'll count the wins, I'll count what's made. Their comfort, mine betrayed. They're in my upgrade.
Word. The metal rings, the ground replies. Every breath I take electrifies. The weight don't ask, it only tries to see if I can still rise. Each rep's a story I retell, a promise I refuse to sell. The grind's not heaven nor is it hell. It's the place I know too well. I wake when the dark still owns the air. No crowd, no cheer, nobody there. Just me and the pressure I dare, and the calm that few can bear. They want fast, I want forever. They chase easy, I chase better. They play for show, I play for weather. That trend fades, my tether pains the teacher that won't mislead. It cuts the noise to plant the seed. It shows who's real by who bleed and who quits before they succeed. They chase glory, I chase grit. They need comfort, I commit. They stop short, I refit. They doubt, I outwit. I failed so hard it made me new. Lost what I love, rebuilt the view. Each fall taught me what's true. That strength's not given, it's due. They talk hustle, I breathe grind. They wait fate, I design. They want praise, I refine. stretch those. I align, the mirror don't lie, it questions back. What did you give that others lack? What pain did you unpack? What did you build while they lost track? They want fame, I want the fire. They need comfort, I require to climb that takes me higher. Past rest, past tired, the weight don't care what you claim. It only asks if you remain. If your word and will are the same when never feels like flame. They talk power, I show calm. They fake control, I disarm. They chase safe, I charm the storm. My psalm, I've trained through pain that burns the skin, through doubt that whispers you won't win, through nights too quiet to begin, to the work drowned out the den. They crave quick, I crave slow. They want flash, I want flow. They seek stop, I outgrow. They're high short, my low. Every bruise became my note, every scar a quote I wrote, every tear a steel coat, every loss a vote. They see grind, I see grace. They want ease, I want space. They need cheers, I embrace. Dawn place, my song. I've trained through pain that burns the skin, through doubt that whispers you won't win, through nights too quiet to begin, to the work drowned out the den. They crave quick, I crave slow. They want flash, I want flow. They seek stop, I outgrow. They high short, my low. Every bruise became my note, every scar a quote I wrote, every tear a steel coat, every loss a vote. They see grind, I see grace. They want ease, I want space. They need cheers, I embrace the still place. Hey. The mind's the muscle no one trains, the one that holds when nothing remains, that bends, adapts, reframes while the body sustains. They say you're lucky, I say no. Luck can't lift what I know. Luck don't grow where scars show. Every moment's the same resolve. Each goal another wall to solve. Each slip the chance to evolve. Each gotta dissolve. They count wins, I count tries. They want speed, I improvise. They stop tired, I rise. They flinch, I strategize. I don't chase applause or praise, I chase those endless days where I rewrite my ways. Through quiet, through blaze. They rest when the pain begins. I start where the struggle spins. They play games I win, through the discipline within. Every rep's a prayer unsaid, every failure where I bled, every loss where I led, every breath where I'm fed. They see work, I see life. They want comfort, I want strife. They want escape, I want knife. Sharp truth, cut right, no dream too far, no way too high. I've trained to fall and still defy the pain. Don't tell me when to die, it tells me why. They fade fast, I endure. They chase quick, I'm mature. They want outcome, I ain't sure. They're in my cure. So when the light fades from the day and the world grows tired, turns away, I'll still fight the harder way, because that's how legends stay. They'll talk of love, I'll talk of choice. They'll whisper doubt, I'll raise my voice. They'll comfort my noise, they're in my voice.
The floor shakes under every stride. I breathe a burnout, wear the pride. No easy days, I multiply. The weight don't win, I amplify. Each rep rewarded, I don't fear. Each second closer, crystal clear. Pain ain't weakness, it's my gear. I push through noise, they can't hear. Every limit's just a dare. I break what they don't even bear. Sweat's the proof that I repair what life tried to impair. I don't beg fate for a sign, I make my own by design. Every fall's just a line between the past and what's mine. I build power brick by scar, learn to move when dreams fell far. Every loss another bar, every bruise my memoir. They talk about grind, I breathe it. They fake their goals, I bleed it. They need cheers, I don't need it. If I say I'll rise, I mean it. This is the test where the weak step out, where fire's born without a shout, where doubt learns what I'm about and fear gets knocked out. They quit when it starts to sting. I smile, that's my thing. Pressure sharpens king, and I was built to bring. When I wake, it's game on set. Mind locked, no regret. Yesterday ain't caught me yet, and tomorrow's my silhouette. They want fast, I want strong. They want short, I go long. They want safe, I belong. Where storms make song, every failure's just another lift, another chance to shift the drift, another reason to stay swift, another way my soul uplifts. I don't need perfect to proceed, I need drive, I need. Every trial plants a seed, every bruise a creed. The mirror don't show me proud, it shows the times I wasn't loud, the nights I fought without a crowd, the days I lost but never bowed. I'm not here for show or trend, this grind don't start or end. It's the code I defend, it's how I transcend. I've turned fear into focus tight, turned pain into pure sight, turned wrong into what's right, and dark into my fight. They stop at tide, I start there. They rest, I repair. They fall, I prepare. They fade, I declare. Every setback just reloads fire. Each loss becomes my amplifier. Every quit, I rewire. Turn burden into desire. The clock don't tell me when to start, the weight don't know my heart. Every tear's just part of the climb I chart. I don't count reps, I count will. I move calm while they stand still. Every fail's a skill, every rise of feels. They talk
hard grind, I prove. They pause, I move. They fade, I improve. They stall, I groove. Life's a gym that never ends. Every wall bends or transcends. Every storm ends, every fear blends. I don't wait for luck to come. I make thunder with my drum. If it's pain, I overcome. If it's hard, I become. They'll call me crazy, that's the sign that I'm already past the line. That's what's theirs, ain't mine. That I build, refine in the line. No comfort zone, no cap. Every loss, another lap. Every bruise, a map. Every step, a clap. So when the night feels long and cold and the world's too tired to hold, I still stand bold, still rise, still unfold. Cause I don't need proof of praise, I live this through my day. Every sweat drop stays, I earn my ways. The iron sings when I lift it high. The burns the truth, no need to lie. Each rep's a battle, I multiply. Every strain rewrites my why. Pain's not foe, it's my friend in disguise. It sharpens focus, clears the eyes. I don't chase easy, I chase rise. No shortcuts, just ties. I felt the floor shake under my grind. When doubt crept up, I realigned. My sweat built peace I couldn't find. My strength leaves deep but not confined. They want fast, I want real. They want fame, I want feel. They want shine, I want steal. They break, I heal. I learned that growth don't come in rest. Comes when tired, you give your best. When lungs of fire inside your chest, you push past what's suppressed. They fade out when it starts to sting. That's when I start remembering why I fight, why I bring power in everything. Every day's another climb to earn. Every failure's fuel to burn. Every loss a lesson to return. Every bruise another turn. I don't stop when I'm through. I stop when there's nothing new. I don't fit a view, I built it too. I'm falling hard and stood again. With grit, not luck, I win. Each fall shed another skin. Each time I began within. They count pain, I count drive. They chase comfort, I survive. They cold safe, I die. They dream, I arrive. The mirror don't show muscle or frame. It shows the man who became the fire that overcame each doubt, each name, each blame. No magic fix, no easy play. Just show up day by day. Let the grind outweigh what excuses say. Pressure my language, pain's my fuel. Discipline's my only rule. While they fade, I renew. While they rest, I pursue. Each set builds a stronger mind. Each rep leaves fear behind. They call it hard, I call it refined. Every limit's redesigned. I don't move for praise or clout. I move to shut my own doubt. That voice inside that shouts, I cannot drown it out. They wait for calm, I train in storm. They want norm, I reform. They chase warm, I transform. Their comfort's my alarm. Life is heavy, same as weight. You either lift or hesitate. Each fall a test, each climbing eight, each breath recalibrate. They stop when sore I start, they fear the break. I chart, they want reward, I want art. Each rep a piece of heart. No luck, built the ground I stand. No chance, card is command. Every scar plan, every effort firsthand. They dream big, I act small. Stack days till they can't recall. Each step I install becomes my wall. Pain don't scare me, it confirms that growth's alive, it burns, it turns. Through struggle I earn the peace that affirms. They want comfort, I want more. They want easy, I explore. They want break, I restore. Their rest, my own core. So when the sweat blinds and lungs ignite and the world says stop, I fight, I live for the night where wrong becomes right. No crowd needed, no applause. My will, my cause. I don't pause, become the lost.
The lights flicker, the air stands tight. Every muscle hums, ready for fight. No crowd to see, no end in sight. Just me and the weight. Pure right, each rep a language, old and true, no words, just motion breaking through. Every eight carves something new, each strain reveals what I can do. I bled through doubt, through quiet fear, through nights when strength was nowhere near. Each loss became the engineer of the calm that built my gear. They chase quick, I chase craft, they face slow, I outlast. They want now, I forecast their comfort. Surpass this grind's a mirror, cold and fair. It strips you down till nothing's there. No lies, no pride, no breath to spare. Just truth that asks, do you care? I found peace in the endless strain and repetition, simple chain. Each drop of sweat, a small refrain. The discipline's the purest gain. The body bends before it breaks. The mind decides what path it takes. Each failure, another stake. Driven deep to keep me awake. They fear the pain. I step inside, they turn away. I collide, they let go. I abide, that's where strength can't hide. Every morning tastes like test of tide. Eyes are pounding, chest, no promise made, no time to rest, just motion proving I'm obsessed. They want ease, I want real. They want flash, I want feel. They need crowd, I appeal to the silence I conceal. The mirror never
collapse or speaks, it waits for those who last through weeks, and those who quits, who never peaks, who breaks, and who still seeks. They sprint loud, I move deep. They quit hard, I upkeep. They burn fast, I reap. The climb they won't keep. I've learned that strength ain't what you show, it's what you hold when you plateau. When pain becomes a steady flow, and time moves painfully slow. They call it madness, I call it art. They lose faith, I restart. They seek in, I take part. Each breath a spark. No song defines this kind of drive. It's born when no one's left alive, when effort's all that can survive. When you move just to revive. They chase dreams, I chase done. They want peace, I want sun. They rest, I outrun their race. I've won every lift, write something clear. Remark that only I can steer. No trophy shelf, no cheer, just mastery drawing near. They talk loud, I act plain. They want praise, I sustain. They fear loss, I gain. They stop my terrain. This isn't power, this is truth. The kind that strips away your youth and leaves behind a sense of proof that pain can be uncouth. They measure wins, I measure stay. They talk goals, I make way. They pay night, I own day. They drift, my relay. I fail more times than I can count, but each mistake increase the amount of patience I can mount when life discounts. They want straight, they want steep, they want shallow, I go deep. They quit early, I keep. They crash, my leap. Each silence now feels like a drum. Each moment calm before I come to fight again when all feels numb. That's where the stronger from. They talk legacy, I live mine. They want clear, I redefine. They see line, I climb. They comfort, they climb when dawn breaks through and the world awakes. They'll see the ground that effort shakes. They'll see what endless pressure makes when mind and muscle both partake. They'll say he worked, I'll say I grew. They'll rest, I'll push for something new. They'll fade, I'll renew. They'll finish my debut.
Yeah, the music hits and my veins ignite. Every breath I take feels built for fight. The air gets heavy but it feels right. I turn pressure into light. Every rep's a promise kept. Every bruise a truth I wear. Every failure that I met made a frame I won't forget. They see muscle, I see proof. Each scar's a line beneath the roof. Every ache's a living truth. Each push uncovers deeper youth. They stop when pain starts to speak. I breathe it in, that's my peak. Discomfort's what I seek. That's how you turn weak to unique. I bled through walls that never break. Lost sleep for dreams I had to make. No safety net, no easy stake. Just will too strong to fake. They talk about grind, I live it slow. Every move with calculated flow. I grow where most won't go. They fade, I overflow. They play, don't move unless I do. It don't lie, it's always true. It tests what only few pursue. The mind before the muscle too. They crave the shine, I crave the strain. They run from loss, I train in pain. Each failure's terrain, where kings remain. My rhythm's built from every fall. Each bruise a brick, each scar a wall. I stand taller through it all. It climbs my ritual call. They want instant, I want depth. They want trophies, I want breath. They want rush, I want breathe. Their end, my next step. Every drop of sweat's a vow I sign. To I grow to me, I left behind. Each rep a war against the climb. Each lift another line. They play loud, I move wise. They chase fame, I mobilize. They feel strain, I improvise. They blink, I rise. I don't pray for an easy way. I pray for strength when skies go gray. For focus when my thoughts betray. For grit that doesn't sway. They want comfort, I want scars. They want quick, I raise bars. They want near, I reach stars. Their limits, my memoirs. The mirror's not my competition. It's reflection turned ignition. Each day's another mission, another sharpened repetition. They see sweat, I see rebirth. They see strain, I see worth. They see effort, I see mirth. Pain's my earth. I've seen the nights where drive runs thin, where the voice says don't begin. But that's where warriors win, by pushing through within. They rest when storms arrive. I thrive where others can't survive. They coast, I strive. I don't dream, I revive. Every lift's a conversation loud between my mind and what's allowed. Between my will and what's disavowed. Between the humble and the proud. They count numbers, I count costs. They chase easy, I chase loss. They need praise, I exhaust their fear. I've crossed. The body's iron, the soul's flame. The grind's the art, the pain's the frame. Each day I show up the same. No luck, just same. They call it madness, I call it life. They see struggle, I see knife. Cutting through strife, forging dry. I don't measure wins and fame or cheer. I measure in sweat and absence of fear. In nights I push while none appear. In focus built each year. They chase finish, I chase the start. They want ease, I tear apart. They want safe, I want smart. I live with heart. When all lights dim and crowds disperse, I'll still train, no need to rehearse. I still climb through pain and curse. The grind's my universe. They stop when they've done enough. I start where it gets tough. They quit, I bluff. They limit my stuff. I've walked the fire, I've held the weight. Turn struggle into my estate. Pain's the cost, I pay it straight. And of greatness, can't wait. They dream of strong, I am it real. They want hype, I want feel. They want ease, I want still. Their noise fade, my zeal.
Yeah. The air feels thick, my pulse runs hot. Every ounce I give a lot. No shortcut, no easy shot. Only battles that time forgot. I lift the world, not for applause, but for the man behind the cause. Every rep rewrites the laws. Every breath defies the pause. They stop when tired, I begin. They talk, I lock in and win. They want the prize, I want within. They fade, I discipline. This isn't noise, it's ritual pure. It's struggle turned into cure. It's pain that I endure to make my soul secure. I've trained in silence, out of sight, with broken hands through sleepless nights. Every loss taught me to fight. Every fall rebuilt my might. They want comfort, I want test. They want good, I want best. They want quick, I invest. They're calm, my unrest. Every bruise a story told. Every scar worth more than gold. Every risk, I'm exposed. Every promise, bold. They play safe, I go deep. They talk big, I don't speak. They quit halfway, I peak. They're strong, my weak. Pain don't scare me, it calls my name. It's the reason I'm never the same. It burns, it breaks, it flames. The hunger I can't tame. They fear weight, I see proof. They need hype, I need truth. They fade fast, I stay smooth. They drift, I improve. The mirror's not my competition. It's reflection, turn conviction. Every failure, premonition. Every repetition. They want light, I want flame. They want easy, I want aim. They want fame, I want name that stands through pain. I walk through doubt like open fire. Felt my body and soul conspire. Each setback built me higher. Each struggle supplier. They rest when comfort calls. I rise through crumbling walls. They fold my focus in stalls. A rhythm that never stalls. Each morning comes, I face the grind. No thoughts of quit in my mind. Every scar a thread I blind. Every fall redefine. They wait for signs to appear. I make them crystal clear. They seek ease, I steer through what they fear. My will don't fade when lights go low. That's where I build, that's where I grow. Each silence helps me know how far I'll go. They want half, I want whole. They need praise, I patrol. They talk dreams, I control their spark, my code. The iron hums, it tests my truth. It breaks the mask, exposes proof that the grind's my sacred roof. My church, my booth. They chase winds that don't remain. I chase growth within the pain. They seek fame, I sustain through sweat and chain. I don't move for luck or fame. Every lift repeats my name. Each failure fans a flame. Each trial same. They flinch when never bleeds. I rise where struggle leads. They stop at once. I mean needs, their doubt, my deeds. The grind's not rage, it's all refined. Each motion sharpens the mind. Each failure perfectly timed. Each ache designed. They sprint fast, I outlast. They dream wide, I'm steadfast. They talk loud, I contrast. And now my past. Every sweat drop writes a creed. Every breath fulfills the need. Every loss plants a seed that I'll always exceed. They stop at pain, I press more. They play safe, I explore. They fear break, I restore. They rest my score. So when the lights dim and all's gone still, and I'm left alone with will, I'll keep lifting, calm fulfilled, shaking a spill. They'll see strength, I see truth. They'll see pride, I see proof. They'll see pain, I see roof. I built this life.
Yeah, hey. The night feels wide, the world half still. Each breath I take bends to my will. No noise, no crowd, no cheap thrill. Just discipline sharp and a kill. Still, I don't move fast, I move exact. Every plan's a coded act. Every setback just impact. Redefined and reenacted. They see strength as something loud but real. Power moves through cloud unseen, unfazed, unbowed. It's the quiet that shakes the crowd. I learned control where chaos grew. Where storms were old and skies were new. Where pain became a point of view. And patience split the truth in two. I built empires out of loss. Turned every scar to inner gloss. Every failure, every cross. Now paved roads for me to emboss. They chase ease, I chase tests. They want fast, I want best. They seek thrill, I manifest their chaos. My rest, my calm's not pieces. He contain each nerve precise. Each fear restrained. I burn, rebuilt and unchained. Till nothing fragile remain. They shout vision, I just do. They dream, I follow through. They fade, I renew. Their script ends, mine grew. Each day I wake's another plan. No luck involved, I'm my own man. Every inch I take began where doubt said you can't. I ran. They want eyes, I want depth. They want more, I want breath. They want shine, I want stealth. Their rush burns, mine's health. I speak through silence, carved and clean. Each pause means more than what's seen. Each move pre-planned routine, but sharp like a guillotine. They flex, noise to prove control. I breathe slow, regain the hold. That tempo breaks the gold. I play long, that's my role. No clock defines the time I spend. No race decides the way I end. I write rules, I don't amend. Each failure, my best friend. They chase fame, I chase form. They want heat, I wear the storm. They need praise to transform. I move calm, that's norm. Each bruise became a code refined. Each scar rewrote my state of mind. Each fall time redefined till every loss aligned. They stop it done, I start again. They fear pain, I make it friend. They seek, start, I seek. Hit the loop, back, transcend. My rhythms built from quiet fire. Heartbeat steady, wide high. They start when dreams expire. I turn failure into quiet. They want peace without the war. They want doors they don't explore. They need map, I restore. They lose ground, I score. I don't wait for signs to show. I am the sign, they undertow. They want fast, I build slow. They chase noise, I let go. Each lesson I own, I carve in skin. Each silence a place I've been. Each start to spin, each end a win. I stood where life refused to land. Built my world with no demand. Each fall I learned to withstand. Each storm perfectly planned. They seek comfort, I seek grind. They chase numbers, I chase mine. They lose truth, I find their rush, my rewind. I don't need witness, fame or show. My proofs in pace, not glow. My art's in how I grow, not what they know. They fear dark, I stay, they fade. I replay, they stop, I outlay. They sprint, my relay. Power's not force, it's control refined. It's the pause between body and mind. It's when no one sees you grind. It's silence redesigned. They talk of strength, I talk of calm. They brag loud, I disarm. They chase storm, I am the eye to charm. When the night falls back to light, they'll blink and lose their sight. I'll still move right, too sharp for flight. They'll write names that fade with rain. I'll breathe truth through loss and gain. Their echoes breathe, mine remain calm, alive, untamed.
The lights, I'm steady, the floor feels cold. Every breath I take is controlled. This isn't new, it's discipline, no. The kind is carved, not so. No noise, no rush, no show to play. Just effort layered day by day. The pain don't ask, it stays and teaches me its ways. Each rep reminds me who I am, not who I was or what I plan. It's now, the moment, the span between will and what began. They want shine, I want build. They want rush, I stay skilled. They want peace, I stay filled with purpose, this distilled. I've learned that growth don't come from ease. It comes from struggle, late degrees, from quiet wars and tired knees, from loss that taught me peace. They speak loud, I breathe calm. They chase hype, I disarm. They want flash, I want harm. The kind that makes you strong, not scarred. The mirror shows no victory glow, just set for later, row by row. The eyes that know how slow things grow, they stop when comfort wins. I push till my core thins. They ask when it begins. It never ends, it spins. It never ends. I stood where doubt became a wall. Felt small, but didn't fall. Found rhythm in the crawl. Till failure felt like call. They dream success, I train awake. They fear break, I calculate. They want safe, I dedicate that comfort. My create, the barbell speaks a single truth. It don't care about excuse, it tests the soul. The proof of how much I produce. They flex for likes, I grind for peace. They want start, I want release. They chase seas, I increase. Their comfort's my decrease. Every drop of sweat I've shed has rewritten the words I've said. Every bruise that bled painted the path ahead. They want gain, I want grit. They want half, I commit. They stop short, I outwit. They dream, I transmit. They dream, I transmit. The grind don't shout, it hums low, it's slow. Methodical flow, it's learning where to go. When doubt says no, they rest when it hurts to move. I stay, I don't need to prove, they fade. I improve, they drift. I groove. Pain's not curses, code to read. A language only few concede. Each ache a planet seed. Each failure what I need. They seek ease, I seek test. They want praise, I want rest. They fake strong, I invest. They shine, my quest every morning repeats the vow. No glory, no applause for now. Just sweat across the brow. And why turn into how? They chase finish, I chase thought. They talk loud, I take part. They need eyes, I impart. Their part, their pride, my art. I'll build patience out of pain. Make comfort from the strain. Taught lost to entertain. The thought that I remain. They want smooth, I want fight. They crave dark, I make light. They slow down, I write. Another height when silence swallows up the sound. And the weight still hold that ground, I'll still be found. Moving pound by pound, no trophies needed. No acclaim, no spotlight calling my name. Just rhythm, just flame. Just rip, the same.
The room hums low when the weights collide. Every drop of sweat's a badge of earn with pride. I push the edge where fear can't hide. Every motion speaks the grind inside. Pain's not punishment, it's proof I grow. Each rep's a seed that I sow. Every scar's a place I know where strength was built slow. I felt the silence before the lift. The doubt inside, the mental rift, and pulled the world and let it shift. Every failure a sacred gift. They chase comfort, I chase change. They play safe, I rearrange. They seek glory, I seek range. Their paths off, mine strange. Every morning breaks the same old ground, but I move different without sound. Each goal is hunted, tracked and found. No quit, no back down, no rebound. They talk grind, I breathe it deep. They rest easy, I lose sleep. They make promises they can't keep. I plant truth and let it steep. The burn's the teacher I can't forget. It's sharp as dreams I haven't met. Each sweat mark a sign, dead paid to the self I haven't met. Yet they fear the weight, I crave the strain. They flee from loss, I remain. They hide from work that causes pain. I run toward it again and again. Every struggle's carved in the bone. Every rep another tone. Every hour I'm alone, another empire grown. They chase noise, I chase mine. They want quick, I want refine. They seek rest, I seek grind. They lose sight, I realign. I build patience like steel and flame. Learn that sweat rewrites your name. Every rep a claim to fame. Every bruise a holy game. They wait for fate, I design a plan. They stand still, I began. They wish I do what I can. They see walls I scan. Discipline's the fire I own. It burns quiet, deep alone. I build kingdoms on unknown and turn muscle into stone. They want ease, I want tests. They want less, I want next. They want calm, I manifest. They arrest my conquest. Each failure's just another code. Each fall another road. Each weight I load another mode. They flex loud, I move wise. They talk high, I analyze. They chase gold, I strategize. They dream, I realize. The mirror don't lie, but it don't praise. It shows the grind, the countless days. The times I fought through gray haze and refused to part ways. They stop when the sweat runs thin. I start when the pain begins. They fade slow, I dig in. That's how I win. My body's forged by mental fire. My soul wide and never tire. Each breath of vow, each lift higher. Each left turn to never tire. Each breath of vow, each lift higher. Each doubt turn to desire. They crave finish, I crave form. They want easy, I want storm. They need cheers, I perform. Their peak, my norm. When life throws weight I didn't choose, I grip tight and never lose. I walk through hurt that renews and let the grind light my fuse. They want outcome, I want growth. They talk maybe, I take oath. They start halfway, I go both. Body and soul betrothed. Every bruise I bear's a guide. Every scar a badge inside. Every storm I've survived. Proof I'm still alive. They seek reward, I seek the climb. They want easy, I want time. They fear pain, I call it prime. Heat, shake, sublime. The iron hums when I return. Each rep another turn to learn. Each motion makes the fire burn. Each breath I earn. They want comfort, I want truth. They crave image, I crave proof. They want smooth, I want rough. Their talk, my proof. When the night falls and strength runs thin, and that voice whispers you can't win, I smirk is where I begin, cause that's the battle within. They chase trophies, I chase change. They chase fame, I chase range. They seek easy, I exchange my limits for something strange. This isn't luck, it's repetition and grind. It's pushing past the fragile mind. It's finding peace where pain's aligned, and owning time unconfined. They want fast, I want forever. They break, I sever. They quit, I endeavor. They end, I get better.
The air is thick with iron and breath. Each pull a brush with living death. But fear steps back when focus met. The work begins with comfort left. No sound but heart and ground collide. No noise, no pride, no place to hide. Just rhythm born from grit inside, and silence sharp and amplified. I felt the floor beneath me shake. Each failure mine alone to take. But through the ache, the cracks, the quake, I build a will that won't break. They chase quick, I chase true. They want now, I pursue. They fall off, I renew. Their rest, my debut. The weight don't ask what you deserve. It tests your patience, checks your nerve. It calls your bluff, demands you serve, and see how long you can preserve. They dream strong, I live awake. They want easy, I'll undertake. They chase short, I remake. They're quit, my stake. Pain don't scare me, it's the gate. It filters weak from those who wait. It cuts through noise to isolate the ones who bear their own weight. They need noise, I need pace. They seek praise, I seek grace. They run fast, I embrace the long chase. I built my peace through endless grind. Each loss refined, each win aligned. No shortcuts carved in my design. No finish line, just climb. They burn bright, I burn deep. They play loud, I don't speak. They stop soon, I upkeep. That sprint, my steep, my street. The mirror don't flatter or lie. It shows the truth, I can't deny. The sleepless eyes, the reason why I train beneath the quiet sky. They chase praise, I chase state. They want fame, I cultivate. They need signs, I create. Their weight, my fate. Each rep rewires what I fear. Each second slows the atmosphere. Every ache draws purpose near. Each sweat drop makes things clear. They look back, I look through.
through. They want in, I want new. They rest safe, I pursue. Their line, I outgrew.
I train with pain that hums like song. Felt weakness fade where it don't belong. Each miss rewrote what's right and wrong. Each moment made me strong. They stop when the storm begins. I see storms as ways to win. They play games, I dig in. Their noise, my discipline. Strength's not flash, it's repetition. A silent form of self-permission. To chase your edge past recognition. To outgrow every definition.
They want quick, I want core. They want less, I want more. They want comfort, I explore. They're in
my own core.
the grind don't praise or call your name. It gives you truth, not fleeting fame. It burns the false, refines the flame, and leaves you changed. Not the same, they fade fast, I remain. They need reasons, I sustain. They stop hurt, I maintain. Their drop, my gain. Each lip's a question, calm, direct. Do you commit or just project? Do you show up with full respect when no one's there to correct? They want trophies, I want tone. They seek handouts, I build my own. They chase comfort, I home. Their pace, outgrown.
The night falls thick and still, and every breath bends to my will. I find peace inside the kill. A fear that's quiet, subtle, real. They talk strong, I just live. They take, I give. They drift, I outlive. Their break, my drive.